The heated debate over genetically modified food has received more fuel after a recent discovery that it was found illegally growing in Oregon. It could have some serious implications for international wheat exports. Both Japan and South Korea have temporarily cut wheat trade with the U.S. as a result. And the European Union sent notifications to all of its member nations advising them to test imported wheat, as no country in the world, including the U.S., allows its commercial distribution. The wheat is believed to be left over from a test crop produced by agribusiness giant Monsanto 10 years ago. Monsanto, which has probably had its PR team working overtime due to recent protests and lawsuits the company filed against farmers, developed the wheat to be resistant to the herbicide Roundup. The company released a statement saying while the test results were not expected, the Roundup Ready trait is probably very limited and there are no known food, feed, or environmental safety concerns associated with it. But the fact that it isn't known is the main concern for much of the opposition to genetically modified foods.
There's not hard evidence that genetically modified crops are safe for human consumption because they've never really been tested that way.
It could also put Monsanto in a tough position for the simple fact that the wheat wasn't supposed to be growing there in the first place. It partially backs up a claim by food safety advocates that genetically modified crops aren't easy to control outside of the laboratory. But the Washington Post notes all types of modern crops have been genetically modified over the centuries by different planting techniques, and the only difference with Monsanto is with contemporary techniques, scientists in a lab can quickly make genetic changes that would have taken much longer to accomplish through old-school selective breeding, and they can do it with more precision. Regardless, it puts Oregon wheat farmers in a tough position. The wheat harvest pulls in $300 to $500 million per year for the state, and 90% is from exports. Monsanto could also be liable for the damages, meaning tables have turned on the company, which has won 146 straight court cases against U.S. farmers, who they accused of violating farming agreements by planting second harvests of their patented seeds without paying a contract-mandated technology fee. Monsanto is still testing the genetically modified wheat in labs, though it said recently it doesn't expect the crop to be FDA approved for another decade. For Newsy, I'm Elizabeth Hagedorn. Multiple sources, a broader view.